Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. I'm here at White Beach in Boracay Island, Philippines. It's 6 a.m. in the morning and I'm getting ready to go on my morning walk. And it's really nice this morning because the tide is just starting to go out. So it's between high tide and low tide. So what it does is it creates this sandbars. Because one thing about White Beach, especially in Station 1 and half of Station 2, it's really sandy. You're not gonna walk into any rocks here. It's all powder sand. So now that the tide is coming out, it's creating this sandbar. Like as you can see, this sand is like super soft. There's already people swimming this morning. The sun is trying to come out. There's clouds on mainland Aklan, but I think we're gonna get a good sunny day today. I don't think we're gonna get rain today. It's breezy. It's nice and breezy this morning. It's gonna be an enjoyable walk this morning for sure. Not as many people as last night here on Front Beach since it's only 6 a.m. still. This morning, my topic is gonna be the Chinese are coming back to Boracay Island, Philippines. Boracay Island and the other tourist destination here in the Philippines really miss the amount of Chinese tourists that we used to get here in the Philippines back in 2019. There was a big drop even after the pandemic. They haven't really come back here to the Philippines. 2023 was a down year for foreign visitors here in Boracay Island. And you could see that because a lot of businesses end up closing last year. That affects not only Boracay Island, but the entire province of Aklan. Even in Calibo, you feel that when tourists aren't coming, foreign tourists aren't coming to Boracay Island. Like starting from January 19th, there will be a direct flight, Royal Air Philippines, direct flight from Shanghai to Boracay Airport every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Also, starting January 22 from Nanjing, China, there's a direct flight from Nanjing, China to Boracay Airport Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then another flight from Royal Air Philippines from Beijing, China to Boracay Airport, flying in on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. As you can see, that's a lot of flights, direct flights from China. So that's gonna bring in a lot of tourists here in Boracay Island. Also, there's also flights from Tianfu, China to Calibo Airport. And that's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from Royal Air Philippines. So that also helps the economy in Calibo. the Chinese, when they come here to Boracay Island, they like to book those hotels over at the Fairways. Fairways is pricey, very pricey hotel here with a golf course. And the hotels there, the hotel rooms, normally range about $300 a night. So, and that's where a lot of the Chinese go when they come here to Boracay Island. They also like to go to like that new coast, Boracay. That's the development with condominiums. There's a hotel there, the Savoy Hotel. And again, that's a pricey hotel. So the Chinese, when they come here, they book those hotels and they spend, a lot of times they'll spend a week here in Boracay. So you can imagine how much money they bring in here to Boracay Island. They also like to book island hopping tours, scuba diving tours. So it's really a boom for Boracay Island that the Chinese are back. And also for Calibo, because now that they're landing in Calibo, they also stop at like City Mall Calibo. They like to stop at New Washington in Aklan, because that's famous for oysters here in Aklan province. And what they do is the buses that bus the Chinese, they'll stop at those areas so they can eat lunch before they head to Boracay Island. So it's a trickle-down effect. A lot of people are happy that the Chinese are coming back to Aklan province. Just on the fees alone to get into Boracay Island, I know the government here will make a lot of money from the Chinese, because the environmental fee is 300 pesos, the terminal fee is 150 pesos, and then the boat fee is 50 pesos. So just right there, you're looking at 500 pesos per Chinese. That's about $10 per Chinese visitor, just for them to be able to enter Boracay. There's a lot more people now on the beach. Maybe the tension between the Philippines and China is easing up a little, because I saw on the news like the beginning of 2024, the resupply ship, that there's a island that the Philippines resupplies in the West Philippine Sea, and they've had confrontations before with the Chinese on those. They would harass the Philippine resupply ships, and on this run, like I think it was the first week of January, they didn't harass the ships. They didn't bump the ships. They didn't fire water cannon on the Philippine ships. So maybe the tension between the Philippines and China is easing up a little. This is the Coast Hotel. Every time I pass this hotel, it reminds me of the time my good friends from Phoenix, Arizona, Rommel and Nina, when they came to Boracay Island and we got to hang out with them. And that's what Boracay Island does for me, because I've been coming here for so many years. Been living in Aklan province for almost 13 years now, and it reminds me of a lot of times when my friends or family come here to Boracay Island and I get to spend time with them. There's the Boracay Info for tourists. It's right beside Nigi Nigi, and that's where you would get good information about Boracay on the current prices of tours. That way you don't get ripped off, you know, that's a good place for transportation, for anything. If you come here to Boracay Island, make sure you stop at the Boracay Info Center right beside Nigi Nigi. I know in Calibo, when Dazzle and I, when we used to go to City Mall Calibo or Gaisano Mall in Calibo, the Chinese used to overrun the food courts. They like coming to City Mall Calibo and eating at Jollibee. So that's just a boom for Calibo, for the entire province of Aklan, and especially here in Boracay Island. Tourism really suffered in the entire Philippines during the pandemic, and it hasn't fully recovered to the levels before the pandemic. So this is a good sign, not only for Aklan province, but for the entire Philippines, because I'm sure if they're coming back here to Aklan province, they're also coming back to places like Bohol, Palawan, all the tourist destinations here in the Philippines. Hopefully Dazzle and I are entertaining you, and hopefully we're giving you good information about the Philippines. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on our next video.